On the shoreline of the new West Bay Doha lies one of the most sought-after hotels that prides itself of unparalleled luxury. It features balconies showcasing breathtaking views of the Arabian Gulf, a broad selection of international cuisine and local flavors at its innovative restaurants, and they have superb guest services and suites that emanate nothing but luxury. Welcome to the Grand Hyatt Doha. This is another episode of Layali Ramadan, the show that tells you where to go and what to do this Ramadan. Join us as we enjoy another Sahur event at this 5-star hotel.
الليلة قمنا بدعوة بعض الضيوف لنتحدث عن الصحة خلال شهر رمضان. سنتحدث مع الخبراء عن الصحة ومع موظفي فندق جراند حياة الدوحة. شاهدوا زملائنا ألينا ورافي وهم يتجولون في هذه الأجواء الرمضانية الرائعة. الجميع مدعوون للتمتع بهذه الأجواء، ومن يعلم قد تكون أحد ضيوفنا لهذه الليلة.
Tonight, we have invited guests who will tell us about health during Ramadan. They will share their knowledge and insights in health as the evening unfolds in this magnificent hotel. Also, watch out for VJ Alina and VJ Rafi as they roam around later for Be Spotted. Who knows, you might be one of the people they will interview at the Sahur here at the Grand Hyatt.
سنعود إليكم. انتظروا المزيد من ليالي رمضان على سناب تي في فقط على www.snaptv.me. Our channel, our platform.
Welcome back. You are watching Layali Ramadan live on Snap TV. Now I've got a question for you. Do you sometimes feel that your life has no purpose and everything around you looks dull and depressing? Do you sometimes wish someone could walk you through the brighter path and find your happy self again? Well, our next guest can help you out with that. She is a certified health and lifestyle coach committed to supporting her clients in achieving health, wellness, and bliss for themselves and their families. She's a journalist, an inventive chef who's always experimenting new and healthy recipes. She's a wife, and of course, she's a mom. She is Anahi Brown, and she's here with me tonight. Welcome, Anahi.
Thank you so much.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I mean, look at me.
You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Great.
It's the Snap TV team. They did everything.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's talk about what you do. You are now a certified wellness coach.
Yes, I am.
But I've read in your biography that you were once a makeup artist, you were once a radio and TV producer, you were once a photographer.
Yeah.
That's a lot for one woman.
I know, right?
So I want you to tell me the journey that took you through this and that brought you to this point in your life. Tell me about that.
Well, basically, back in Venezuela, I studied to be a journalist. I always loved theater, I love TV, I love radio, I love expressing myself. And I went to journalism, and that's what I actually graduated from. And then I did a postgrad on branding and more about that. And I work here, when I moved to Qatar, I work for a talent agency. And I did a lot of the press part, but I also did a little bit of the makeup because I just love makeup and I love TV. I just love that. And that's how I started. Then I moved from there to corporate PR, and I did something for oil and gas for 3 years. Then I got married and I moved away from everything, and I just devote myself to being a wife and shortly after a mom. But then I realized that I have a journey. I was overweight most of my life, and I come from a culture that is very image-driven. I mean, Miss Venezuela. Whenever I say I'm from Venezuela, people say, "Oh, you have Miss Universe this year."
Oh, right.
And I'm like, yeah.
Don't I look like her?
Yeah. I'm just like 30 centimeters short, but I'm the same.
Why not?
Yeah.
Right?
So basically, my journey starts with me being very small and having always a weight problem and feeling like I wasn't fitting in, not feeling happy about myself. So I tried all the diets, I did all the exercises, pills, everything in the book that you could do, I did it. And I wasn't never happy. I was never there. I lost weight and I gained it back, and I did a lot of the yo-yo diet thing, which wasn't the best. And then when I was like 22, I was at my highest weight. I was just feeling really miserable. I was coming out of a very bad relationship, and I said, that's it.
Right.
I'm in this for health. I'm not longer doing, I'm going to lose 20 kilos in 5 weeks. I was in it for, I'm just going to get whole of my life. And I started doing it, and I started losing weight, and I started liking how I felt. I used to have migraines and asthma and all these things, and they started to diminish. And suddenly you're wondering, so all my life I was really overweight and really unhappy and really unhealthy, and suddenly things are getting better. I wonder if there's a connection there. So the more I lost weight and the better I ate and the better I moved and the more efficient I became with my body, I realized that my health just went whoosh.
Wow.
And so I decided to study this. I said, well, this is it. This is my calling. I want to help every young girl who has looked at herself in the mirror and say, I'm worthless because I weigh this. I am ugly. I am nothing. To move from that to bliss, to heal and to feel happier and healthier. And so I started studying and I became a certified health coach.
Wow.
And also, when I was pregnant with my child, I didn't know if I was going to have a girl or a boy.
Right.
And I thought, if this is a girl that I'm growing, I don't ever want her to feel like I did. So if I could spare one girl, one woman, one mother, the feelings that I had, I'm going to find myself happy. And so that's how my journey took me from journalism to basically wellness coaching.
Wow.
And because I love journalism, it's part of who I am. I did theater for a long time. I have basically merged the two of them, so I do a lot of blogging. In the future, maybe I'll do more videos and more things like this.
Blogging,
Yeah, exactly. So basically, it's just moving the two of them together so I can reach a bigger audience and so I can help more moms and women out there be happier.
You know what? For a moment, I felt like I was looking at Miss Venezuela right there. Didn't you sound like a Miss Venezuela?
Yeah, it's like when they ask in the Miss Universe.
I want to
like,
inspire more, but you do, really. And so you're saying that it started as a personal journey.
Yes.
And now you want to help other people.
Yeah. It all started
Inspire
there.
them. So now you're focusing, you're doing a little bit of journalism as well. Do you do photography or not anymore?
No, well, I do photography for my child. Well, I do selfies.
Is he a boy or is she a girl?
He's a boy. He's a boy.
All right. Well, he's a very lucky little boy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
All right. So now that you're focusing on journalism, blogging, and this certified health wellness coach, have you done this in Venezuela, or was it something you started in the Middle East?
Well, I started studying when I was living in here, and then I moved to London.
Yeah.
And then I came back here. So I have been doing it mostly in Qatar. So my experience is here in the Middle East.
I see.
And which is something that I'm very passionate about, because I think sometimes people don't realize that expats have a different life.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
How is it like here in the Middle East? What are the most common problems that you help them out with? What are the most common cases that you deal with? I'm curious to know.
Well, there are. The thing is that a lot of women that come to Qatar come here supporting their husbands, right? So basically, they leave their careers behind, their families behind, their friends, everything they know, and they come here for a dream, a couple's dream most of the time. And in that process, they lose themselves. If they have kids, they devote themselves to the kids, and then they're like, who am I? That happens to people back home too, but here I feel that it's so huge, because suddenly you're no longer your job, you're no longer your friends, you're no longer your hometown, you're new. And you get lost, so it's even worse to find yourself and you don't have anybody to tell you,
that's right.
This is not you, you know? So I think the biggest challenge that my client faces is the feeling of not belonging because they're expats, but at the same time the feeling of worthlessness, because even if you were a doctor before, even if you were, I don't know, a PhD in whatever, in physics and, I don't know, quantum physics, when you come here as a wife and your husband is the one with a career, you're worthless. Power, it goes blank. You're like, so I don't know anybody here. Everybody
start
that
from zero.
Yeah,
blank page.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's not in an exciting way. Like I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna be I don't know, a painter now. It's a holy cow. What do I do now? Where do I go?
Right.
I did all these things. I used to say that. I said, I had a name in Venezuela. I wasn't huge, but I had a little name. I was working when I came here. Suddenly that just goes, what?
So and Anahi was not so very Anahi at that time, and you had to find yourself again.
Exactly, and so when you have kids that you have to take care of, when you have a husband you have to take care of, when you have all these cultural things that you have to learn, finding yourself is not a priority. And then one day the kids are in school, the husband is working,
right,
and
you're left all alone.
Yeah, and you're empty.
Thinking, what am I going to do now? Who am I?
Who am I?
That's the one you begin with.
That's the thing.
Right. So I'm just wondering, who are you? Are you more focused on the women, or do you also help out men, children, or more on the women's side?
My approach is heal the mother, heal the family. So I support the mom first.
Right.
Because if you have a mom that is happier, that is healthier, that is joyful, that is blissful, you're going to have a family that is thriving.
I agree.
That's it.
I completely agree.
So my focus is on that. I don't work with men. I know colleagues that can deal with that. My focus is always on women, particularly moms.
I see.
I love working with moms because I know that many times when women come to me, they say, my child has this and that. But when I say, but okay, fine, we'll get to him or to her, but how about you? No, I'm fine. I mean, I haven't slept properly in 2 years. I don't know what is a shower is. I brush my teeth
is
probably
that really true? That happens?
Well, yeah.
Really?
And
I'm not yet a mom. I'm listening to you because I'm trying to learn something.
You know what? One time, I remember my husband came from work and he just said, like, you're wearing PJs again. And I'm like, yeah, I am, right? Are those the same ones that you wore before? And I'm like, is that when you start thinking, did I take a shower today? Did I?
Because you start to lose track of time and day. And what time is it now? What day of the week is it now? Because you're not working.
Exactly. And suddenly everything that before was very important. I remember when I worked in corporate, this was my look every day. I would do my makeup, my hair, everything.
Heels, put them on, the outfits. All
when
that
my
jazz.
son was born, for the first 3 months, if not 6, I wore PJs. And I think that the first time I wore jeans was when he was
Were they skinny jeans? What kind of jeans were they?
I think they were skinny, but I don't think they fit very well. I remember struggling. I remember having a meltdown one day and saying, I'm going to buy new clothes. So these are the things, but I'm not the only. At the moment, you feel that you are the only person ever to feel this way. But then you start talking to other people, and they're like, I felt it that way. And so that was my passion, was with mom, and escalate from there to the whole society.
That's great. Start with the moms and change the world. Yeah.
Because moms empower kids who empower the world. So it's just
That's a good formula.
Yeah, it's an organic thing.
There's this video on Snap TV, the Focus one, where you said something about depression.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, I have struggled with depression most of my life, since I was very young, but chronically more towards my teenage year, my young adulthood year. But yet nothing prepared me to what it was like to have postnatal depression.
Right.
And I had antenatal depression and postnatal depression. So I was pregnant, part of my pregnancy, not throughout.
How long was it for?
During my pregnancy was probably for 2-3 months. But once I had my child, my son, Matthew, I think the first year of his life, I was probably in that state of depression. And the thing is that mental health brings a huge stigma. People doesn't feel comfortable talking about it.
That's true.
When you say depression, a lot of people say, oh, just man up, or just smile, you just try harder.
You're probably just being over dramatic.
Yes.
Sometimes it's like that.
Are you hormonal?
Yes.
And you're like, well, I had a baby.
Are you on PMS?
Yeah.
Or something?
I have a baby, so for 2 years I'm gonna be hormonal. It's all right. I'm allowed, you know. So anyway, I struggle a lot, and it wasn't until my husband sat me down one day. I had a major meltdown, and I just was like, ugh. And he sat me down and he said, have you considered the fact that you might have postnatal depression? And I was like, oh, how dare you? And then suddenly I was like, oh my God, you're right. This is what I have.
Where was this? In Doha? Or
that was here. No, that was in Doha. We were living here.
Who did you ask help from?
Well, that was the thing. That was my first thing.
Nobody.
When I realized that I had this massive thing that I was, even as a wellness professional, I just didn't know how to tackle. I started finding online information. I started doing research. And my first thought was, what is the chemistry of my brain that is not helping me be happy again, be joyful? So I started working with nutrients. I started taking some nutrients, and then I found some support in the United States. I have a fantastic wellness professional there who was coaching me through this, and then I found a fantastic doctor here who will support me.
Okay.
But it was difficult, and it was even more difficult because whenever I talk about it, when I felt comfortable, and it took me a long time to feel comfortable, people will go, they just look away. So now I'm like obnoxiously in your face about it, because every time I have a play date, I could see another mom struggling. And when you have gone through it, you know it.
Yeah, you understand.
And then I will be looking at a fantastic mom doing the best she can to nourish that baby in her arms and struggling with something that she didn't even know she had. So I started becoming an advocate, and I started speaking more about it and writing more about it and telling people about it. And then one day this group from Dubai, it's called Out of the Blues, contacted me and say, well, we're looking for someone to take care of Qatar. Are you interested? And I was like, yep, sign me up. I'm there.
That's cool.
And I
How
started
long ago was this?
Probably a year ago.
Okay.
So I have been their focal point here in Qatar.
So you are the representative of Out of the Blues here in Doha.
Which is a support group basically that helps mom dealing with depression.
So how many mothers are in this organization now?
The group itself, it's for the UAE, Oman, and Qatar, and we have probably like 1,000 people there. Some of them have recovered, but they just stay there to support other moms. In Qatar, the organization is very small for two reasons. One is a cultural thing. I understand that there's a lot of, and this is Westerns, this is Eastern, this is the whole world. There's a lot of discomfort to talk about mental health.
That's true.
So there's a lot of feeling very uncomfortable saying, I'm broken, I'm gonna be all right, but I'm broken and I need help now. But I have been in touch with around 40 to 50 women here.
Okay.
And we communicate and we coach each other and we support each other, and that is probably the part of my job that I love the most.
It's very rewarding when you know that you can actually help somebody.
Yeah.
Just jump in and I want to help you, and
Yes.
it's very fulfilling. It must be very fulfilling.
It's wonderful because depression, especially postnatal depression, is not you being a bad mom. I remember looking at my child, he was like 6 months, and thinking, I hate this motherhood thing. Who signed me up for this? Motherhood sucks.
Now I'm
and
scared.
I thought that it was horrible, but it's not.
Yeah.
Now, when I'm recovered, when I'm well, when I'm nourished, when I'm joyful, I think that motherhood is just a blessing. But having gone through that, show me that not for all moms. Some moms have their babies and they feel blissful and happy, and they Instagrams themselves every second of the day going, oh my God, my baby's so beautiful, look at him.
Right.
I didn't. I look at him and said...
Were you withdrawn? You didn't want to show?
I didn't want to show. You don't want to show it because how shameful it is as a mom to say, I really don't like this thing.
Right. This is not my thing.
Yeah.
I'd rather go back to work.
What is wrong with this child? Why does he need me so much? And it took me a long time. And I think that in my case, it was the family support, my husband, my coach, my mother, everybody saying, we're going to get you through this. And then when I started talking, finally, when I could tell people, my friends, okay, this is what I'm going through. And I didn't say it a lot. I talk to my friends now and I tell them, this is what I went through. It's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
And now I know that motherhood is not that. Motherhood is fantastic.
It sounds like you're really enjoying it.
Yeah.
I would like to know though, what is it exactly that you are doing in order to help this woman? I want to know what you're doing in the organization, the Out of the Blues. Is this the only club that do we call it a club or an organization?
It's a support group, basically.
A support group.
Well, with this, what I do is that
You meet how often?
Yeah,
in a week?
it depends because we don't do public meetings because here there's a lot of stigma. So what I do is that my contacts are on the webpage there, but I also post some things in Doha Moms and I also post in other Facebook groups. So they know my number. And whenever a mom is struggling, she will send me either a Facebook message or an email or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'll say, okay, do you want to meet up outside? You want me to go to you? What would you like to do?
Okay.
And sometimes we have like coffee mornings when several of us will just try to meet up and talk. And it's really rewarding because even if you're having a really bad day and you feel like you're really low, when you have other moms saying, I know where you are, I was
what
there.
you're going through.
Yeah, and it's gonna get better. It might not feel like that now, but it will get better. It just fits you and it gets you better. So yeah, it's part of what I do. It's not my whole job, but it's part of what I do.
That's really nice. Tell us about your website. How can people, do you have programs in your website that you would like to talk about?
Well, basically what I do is I do wellness coaching, and I'm doing a little bit of public speaking. But for the wellness coaching, if you feel like I could help you reach newer heights, if I can help you be happier, healthier, joyful, and blissful, send me a message. We start a meeting. The first is a complimentary meeting where basically we talk about
each other.
Yeah, and I talk about their goals and my goals for them and where can we meet each other. And then we start a program. My programs are either 3 months or 6 months. And it's a personalized approach. So basically, I work for each person because I want that each person to discover and to have the tools for a happy life. So it's not a one-size-fits-all. I just kind of make
because every person is unique and different. They have different needs.
Every woman has a journey of their own.
That's true.
Maybe I will have a vegan client that wants to feel more energy, and we'll tackle that. Maybe I have a client that has a lot of allergies, and I will work on that. Or maybe I have a mom whose diet and weight and everything is fantastic, but she just feels joyless, and I will work on that. So it's depending on the person.
So here in this, you do have a doctor as a partner, yeah?
No.
Or you're dealing with all the diet and the exercise.
I work with other holistic practitioners to support each other. But I don't deal with exercise part. So if that's what they're looking for, I probably will point them out on the right direction.
You do referrals or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, so tell them, what was your website again?
It's www.anahibrown.com. So it's very easy. It's just basically me.com.
Yeah. I basically found some stuff over there I was like trying to look through. And it's really great. So there's one more thing before we go. One nice thing. I'd like to ask a simple tip from you. What is the best advice you could give us to keep yourself happy?
Find your purpose.
That's nice.
Find what makes you happy. Even if it doesn't feel like a lot, if it makes you happy, that's the goal. It's just finding joy. And once you reach that, everything else just cascades.
I'm just getting goosebumps right now. Miss Venezuela. No, really, I'm getting goosebumps because I can totally relate. That's true. You find your purpose, and I believe you have found yours.
Yes.
And I can see in your face, you're glowing. You're really happy with what you're doing. So please continue what you're doing.
Thank you.
I believe there are so many moms out there, and if they're watching us right now, mothers out there, you've got somebody who can help you out if you're suffering depression, even if you're not a mother, if you just need somebody to support you, there's Anahi. She's here for you. And that's it, right? Oh my God, I really enjoyed our conversation today. It was great having you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us. All right, friends, that's all the time we have for this segment. When we come back, you will see VJ Alina and VJ Rafi as they go around for the interview for the guests at the Suhoor event. Once again, you're watching Layali Ramadan live on Snap TV.
Ramadan Kareem, and welcome to Layali Ramadan. I am Rafi, and we are here at the Grand Hyatt Soa, and I am very excited this evening to show you what's happening at the Suhoor. And together with me is the loveliest, the ever coolest, the most beautiful, vibrant, and ever interactive Alina. Hi Alina, how are you?
Hello Rafi, thank you for your wonderful introduction. You know, I'm so excited to show you some marvelous restaurants of this hotel in Grand Hyatt.
Great, that's good to know. I know that you're very excited as well, okay, of what's happening there at the restaurant. All right guys, Alina and I will talk about more of what's happening at the Suhoor here at the Grand Hyatt Soa. So guys, stay tuned at the Layali Ramadan. We'll be right back.
أهلا بكم مجددا في ليالي رمضان على سناب تي في. نحن هنا في جراند حياة، وأول ضيوفي هو المسؤول عن انتشار الاسم للعام، هو مدير المبيعات والتسويق. الليلة معي السيد وليد كامل. مساء الخير سيد وليد.
مساء النور، رمضان كريم.
الله أكرم، شكرا. قل لنا ما الذي يجعل جراند حياة مميز عن باقي الفنادق؟
هو الفندق بيتكون من 249 غرفة و91 فيلا. الاوتيل بيتكون من ان هو ريزورت ستايل. اتس نوت لايك هوتيلز هاي ريزنج، اتس كله ريزورت. بنتميز بان احنا عندنا فاسيلتيز كتيره، عندنا البولز، عندنا 3 سويمنج بولز اوتسايد 1 انسايد. So عندنا the longest beach in Doha, so I think we have a lot for customers.
ما هي وسائل الراحة والخدمات التي تود إعلامنا بها في جراند حياة؟
احنا بالنسبه لنا بنتميز بالفيلاز. سو احنا الاوتيل الوحيد اللي في الدوحه عنده ال 91 فيلا. الفيلاز بتتكون من غرفتين نوم، ثلاث غرف واربع غرف. طبعا هو ده بالنسبه لللوكال ماركت القطري مهم جدا، وطبعا بالنسبه للجي سي سي سبيشالي سعودي ماركت بيحبوا يجوا عندنا برايفسي للفاميليز بتاعتهم. فطبعا دي من الحاجات الوسائل الراحه بلس الفاسيلتيز اللي موجوده في الاوتيل.
احنا عارفين اللي في رمضان الناس تبحث عن اشياء جديده، يعني انتم في رمضان شو الجديد عندكم؟ شو المختلف عندكم؟
زي ما حضرتك شايفه كده احنا عندنا تنت رمضان وان اوف ذا بيجست، واحنا بنتميز بان احنا مش عاملين خيمه اوتسايد، عاملين خيمه بتاعت في الاوتيل في اللوبي، ففيها راحه للكاستمرز بتوعنا سبيشالي ذا ارابيك ستايل، بتميز مع اللوكال ماركت. الموسيقى والناس كلها مستمتعه بجو رمضان. احنا كمان عندنا خيمه خارجيه كمان للكاستمرز، فاحنا بنحاول في شهر رمضان احنا بنعمل بريباريشن قبليها ب3 4 شهور، فبنحاول نخلي وسائل الراحه تعرف رمضان صيام والناس بتحب تستريح بعد
أكيد
الفطار.
في رمضان الواحد يصير حساس اكثر، يعني ملوج على حاجات اللي
بالظبط. وانت عارفه بتبقى الاكتيفيتيز قليله في اوتسايد اريا عشان الجو طبعا، بس الناس بتحب تاخد راحتها في الفطار والسحور جوه جراند هايت.
كيف تدعو ضيوف جدد لزياره جراند حياة؟ هل هناك انشطه مميزه تقوم بها بهذا الاوتيل؟ يعني
احنا طبعا بنشتغل على السوشيال ميديا، احنا على الفيسبوك وتويتر. طبعا بننفايت اور كلاينتس، بنبقى كل سنه عندنا كوربريت ايفنت، بنعمل انفيتيشن لكل الكلاينتس بتوعنا يجوا يشوفوا الفاسيلتيز. بندعو الميديا كمان عشان يشوفوا الفاسيلتيز بتاعت الاوتيل، وهو عن طريقه بنعمل البرودكاستنج للايفنت والخيمه والفاسيلتيز اللي عندنا in order to get more people ان هم to join us في المكان اللي حضرتك شايفاه.
مكان حلو عن جد.
Thank you very much.
واحكي لنا كيف تكون التحضيرات مختلفه في رمضان عن بقيه
شهور؟ بالنسبه لرمضان احنا بنبتدي بريباريشن قبلها ب3 4 شهور، نلاقي سبونسرشيب، لازم نلاقي سبونسر، وبعد كده بنعمل التنت اللي حضرتك شايفاها دي ميك اس اسبوع او 10 ايام من قبليها، بنقفل اللوبي ونعمل الديكوريشن. احنا بنحاول نخلي الاوتيل يتنقل لمكان عربي تفت رمضان والسبيريت بتاعت رمضان مع الجو الرمضاني اللي يخلي الناس تجي لنا تستمتع بالافطار والسحور وليالي رمضان.
انا كمان جاي اجرب ان شاء الله.
ان شاء الله تشرفينا.
شكرا ميرسي، شرفنا بيك وشكرا على وقتك، وان شاء الله ربي يوفقكم.
ماي بليجر ورمضان كريم.
الله اكرم. ميرسي. شكرا جزيلا، نتمنى لك التوفيق. هذه منال من سناب تي في، سنعود اليكم.
Good evening, everyone. Ramadan Kareem. I am Rafi once again, and we are here at Tagril. Alina and I are going to show you around what's going on right now at the Suhoor Buffet. And this evening, we have the most vibrant and very energetic executive and assistant manager of the food and beverage of the Grand Hyatt Doha. Let's all welcome Mr. Badope. Good evening, Mr. Badope. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much.
Ramadan Kareem.
Yes. So, Mr. Badope, can you tell us more of what exactly you do at the Grand Hyatt Doha?
I'm actually in charge of 8 outlets in our hotel, and plus we have the banquets and the meeting rooms, and the kitchen and stewarding. Altogether, more than 300 people. I'm in charge of my division and daily operation, actually.
All right, so it's looking like you're the Superman of this area.
We can say that actually, yes.
Okay, cool. Now going to Ramadan, so what are the preparations that you do?
The preparation actually it starts like 3 or 4 months before the Ramadan, and we do have some propositions from the companies, and we look at those propositions and the designs, and we choose the best one what is fitting in our Al Maha lobby, so it's become a Ramadan tent. And before the Ramadan, 2 or 3 weeks before of Ramadan, we start setting up our Ramadan tent actually.
Okay.
And we need to finish in first or a couple days before of Ramadan to be ready and taste everything.
Wow, it's looking like you're very ready for Ramadan.
Yes, you can
All right.
say that actually.
Cool.
Yes.
Could you walk me around?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So what exactly do we see here?
Okay, our actually is Ramadan cuisines. We do have the foods from Morocco, which you can see here, couscous and lamb tagine. And
Yeah.
we do have some Lebanese and some Jordanian food and also some Turkish kebabs. I will show you actually on the grill and we can be able to see the shish kebab, Turkish the chicken kebab and the Adana kebab we serve it actually. And also we are having a Thai cuisine, which is our famous cuisine in our Grand Hyatt Doha, and we serve mostly Arabic and Thai cuisine all together in Ramadan.
All right, so Mr. Barupe, like going back on my question, so what do you think Grand Hyatt is well known for in terms of a cuisine?
Okay, Grand Hyatt is known well as our Thai cuisine because our Thai restaurant Izan is provide unique and exceptional Thai food to our clientele, which mainly buy fresh and they use food and products, and all of them is cooked by wok or freshly made by the chefs. And we can see some choices here. Actually, we present in our Ramadan tent like chicken in pandan curry and wok fried noodles. So it will be a lot of selection for our guests in Ramadan actually.
So what is their most favorite among the
Yes,
Thai
among
cuisine
the,
here?
among the Thais is the most favorite actually is the green papaya salad. Is very fresh and very authentic. The Izan, which is the Thai cuisine, Izan food, and we can see the wok fried noodles actually is very
Yeah.
nice. We can be able to see it. And of course, all the Thai food is complemented with this steamed
Wow.
jasmine rice. It goes with the food actually. It's very, very fine and divine rice. And also in chicken in curry, which is nice with the steamed jasmine rice. We can be able to taste it actually.
Perfect. Now that makes me feel, very, very hungry.
Actually, we
maybe
should-
I
we
would
should
like to
taste
try it
that,
later.
definitely, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Okay, so where are we right now at the
We are
grill?
we are in the middle section of our restaurant. We present all our appetizers, soup and salads and the bread selections actually.
Okay, that's good to know. So when people are coming here at the grill, what exactly the impressions you want to leave them?
Actually, as you know that this Ramadan is a gathering with the family, and we want everybody to feel when they live here that they taste one of their most famous mother cooks from home. So that's the inspiration we want to give it to them, that they taste the food which they used to when they with their family eat in their houses or in their country. That's why it's really important for us to be able to give that impression, because in our hotel we are multicultural and we are one family.
That's
and
very
everybody,
true.
yes, everybody put their heart and soul to make that
Yes.
food. So we want to try to give that impression to our guests actually when they live here.
That's good. Definitely, I would always want to come back here because when you said to taste mother's food, of
Yes.
course, everyone's love their mother's
Exactly.
cuisine.
Oh yes,
Cool.
definitely.
So right now, during the holy month of Ramadan, everybody should be eating healthy food. I understand and I know very well that the food here is very delicious, very delectable. But Mr. Bazupe, are they also nutritious?
They're also nutritious, yes, but you have to be careful in Ramadan time when you have the iftar, and after that you have to some time to digest and to be able to have the suhoor. So you have to be really careful when you get your food in the Ramadan time actually. And our starters is mainly freshly cooked daily basis and very nutritious products. And also our Thai cuisine, which we present, are nutritious fully nutritious foods actually, with the salads and the freshly cooked, well-cooked products. And also the couscous you can see is from the Moroccan, with a very nutritious and tasty product.
All right, thank you once again, Mr. Batofi,
You're
for that
welcome.
wonderful information.
Pleasure.
When we come back, Alina will tour us more at the restaurant here at the Grand Hyatt Soho. Once again, I am Rafi and Layali Ramadan. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Layali Ramadan, live on Snap TV. We are still here at the luxurious 5-star hotel, the Grand Hyatt Doha. This evening, we are combining the theme Ramadan with the topic health. You see, every person's dream, especially a woman's, is to eat anything without gaining weight. Diet Delights could make your wish come true. Diet Delights is a nutrition center that helps you follow a healthy lifestyle without taking away the pleasure of eating. Now, isn't that wonderful? Tonight, a representative from this delightful creation from Food Heaven is here to talk to us about it. Welcome, Pamela, to the show.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, and you?
Good, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
So you are a dietitian
Yes.
and
that's
you
true.
work with Diet Delights. So tell us, I've already given a short introduction on Diet Delights. Could you tell us more about Diet Delights and what services you offer?
Of course. So Diet Delights clinics offer counseling, educational sessions, and individualized meal plans for patients here in Doha. So our dietitians rely on evidence-based scientific guidelines to guide the patients through the change process. And as you know, finding healthy meals in Doha is a bit challenging.
That's true.
So the individuals here have the chance to register to our healthy meals programs. So we offer breakfast, lunch, dinner, and 2 snacks. And they can choose their preference from our wide variety of healthy dishes.
I see, okay.
Yeah.
So say, for example, I would like to avail the services of Diet Delights. Could you walk us through the process and how we can do that? Because I saw in your website that somebody would have to assess you. They would do a, what do you call that?
Yeah,
An overall
like a kind of a
assessment?
nutritional
Right.
assessment, yeah. So once the patient arrives to our clinic upon appointment, he will meet with his dietitian. He will undergo a full nutritional assessment, including body composition analysis and basal metabolic rate analysis.
Okay.
And then he will follow up with his dietitian on a regular basis to discuss any concerns, to monitor his improvement, and of course to provide him with further education. That's the process.
I see. All
Yeah.
right. So what kind of clients do you cater to? Do you have any programs for women, for children, men, separately?
So Diet Delights cater for all individuals from different age groups, starting with children, with adolescents, adults, elder adults, and then you have ladies, pregnant ladies, breastfeeding, and of course people with medical backgrounds such as diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, and others.
Here in the Middle East, what are the most cases that you deal with? Like more on women or obesity, is it?
Yeah, it is mostly obesity and overweight, and of course a combination between obesity with probably patients with diabetes, with hypertension, high cholesterol. So, but it's mainly obesity and overweight cases.
I see. So where can we find, is this a center that we can go to? Or is this a place? Is there a location? Where can we find Diet Delights?
Yes. So Diet Delights clinics is located in Noaja Street.
Okay.
So we have the clinics, and of course we have our kitchen where we prepare the healthy meals. Yeah.
Right. So the client walks in, and say for example, okay, I just walk in. I want somebody to assess me, or I want to avail your services.
Yeah.
So you start with the assessment.
Of course. So
And
we'll
then-
meet with the dietitian.
Okay.
We'll start with his assessment. It's gonna take around 1 hour.
Okay.
A full nutritional assessment with the diagnosis we were talking about. And he will meet with his dietitian on a regular basis. So
I see.
every 2 weeks.
At the
or
center?
At the clinic itself, yes.
Okay, or a clinic, that's what you
Yeah,
call it.
yeah.
And you were telling me something with the kitchen. So you cook the food there and the clients eat it there, or they take it
Yes.
home? Or
So if the clients decide to register to our
Okay.
programs,
Right.
he will just select his preferences from the menu. and the kitchen will prepare his meals. If he's choosing, let's say, a full package, let's say breakfast, lunch, and dinner with 2 snacks, or just an executive lunch or lunch and dinner. So it depends on his choice. And then we will deliver his meals on daily basis.
Wow, that's very interesting. I'm so intrigued. Okay, now I can see we have a lot of stuff here. We have the delivery menu.
Exactly.
So if you're too lazy to drive to your center, which is always the case here anyway.
Yes.
So you have this service. So tell us about it.
Yeah, so in case the patient doesn't want to register to our on a full program, but he still wants to receive healthy meals, he can order from the delivery menu every day from Saturday to Thursday between 9 to 5 p.m. and we will deliver his meals.
Wow.
Yeah, he can order any
Wherever in
options
Doha?
from breakfast,
What about in Al Khor?
appetizers.
Doesn't matter. No, really. Do you have? I'm serious because I sometimes go to Al Khor and I might need a healthy snack or something like that. But where do you deliver? Is it just around the city?
Yes, it's mainly around the city of Doha.
I see. Okay, I want to look through and look at the prices. It's not that bad really for healthy.
Yeah, exactly. And you have the calories written on
Oh,
next to each,
that's even better because some people do that. I don't count the calories that I take, but some people do.
Exactly,
and this is so cool.
This is really helpful. So if you know how many calories you need per day, you just calculate it and you order the meals that you want.
Because every person has a certain amount of calories that they need to take based on their
different
BMI.
Calories, of course. Definitely.
Wow, fantastic. Okay, you've got some food here. Are
Yes,
we okay to eat them? Not now, right?
Not now.
I'm so excited.
Maybe later.
Can we see what's inside the box?
So here we have the chocolate from Diet Delights. So besides our healthy meals, Diet Delights recently launched very low in calorie chocolate. So all the ingredients are low in fat, low in cholesterol, and we use maltitol. Wow. So maltitol is a sugar substitute. It has lower calories than the regular sugar. It has no side effects and doesn't cause any tooth decay whatsoever. Wow. So it's really healthy.
This is a woman's PMS treatment.
I
love chocolates. I go, they're my PMS cure. Okay, so this is something really nice.
Yeah, one piece
Can I
or
take this
two.
home?
Of course.
Oh my lord! Look at that, and it's sugar free. Look at that. So are there any nuts in them or?
Yeah, so you have these chocolates are with nuts, and these are just
the plain ones.
Yeah,
plain ones. My, okay.
So it depends which one you
See
like.
that, ladies? There's a solution for your PMS.
Great.
Cure cravings. Okay, so what's in the box? Is there anything else?
This box, when you want to order an executive lunch, so mainly you have a main dish with a side, an appetizer, and then a choice of a beverage, you receive all the meals in this executive lunch box. Okay. Of course, if you are ordering the full package, you will receive a bigger box. Of course. Yeah, this is just a sample of the boxes
this is
that
one
you
meal.
receive.
This is one meal.
Yes, so you have only one meal inside.
Wow, that's nice. It's nice. It's a nice lunch box.
Of course.
All right, so you only have one center here as of now.
Yes, that's true. We're of course working on opening more shops, branches or restaurants in the near future. But so far we only have the Delights clinics.
I see. That's nice. Okay, tell us about the website again. What is your website so that people can reach you? Yes.
So people can reach us on www.dietdelights.com.qa.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. Now we're almost done with our interview, but before we go, I'd like to ask you one question. Mm-hmm. What is your ultimate health tip for all our viewers from Snap TV?
Okay, so eat a balanced, healthy diet, increase your fruits and vegetables, stay hydrated, and stay active.
That means eat Diet Delights. Right.
In another words, of course.
For short,
that's what we represent. Yes, exactly.
All right. Well, it was really great talking to you. I'm sure a lot of our viewers found that very helpful. A lot of women are not just women. A lot of people are now into their health.
Yeah, exactly.
People are becoming more conscious about their bodies and their health. So thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
It was a pleasure. All right. So, dear friends, we have come to the end of our segment for now. When we come back, Manal will be interviewing the chef of Majlis. Once again, you are watching Layali Ramadan live on Snap TV.
I'm here here at Grand Hyatt Hotel still. We are now in one of the restaurants of Grand Hyatt Hotel. It's called Majlis. Normally people come here for dining and as well to take some shisha after having a dinner. Right now I'm with one of the guests. Hello, good evening. What is your name?
My name is Nicola.
Very nice to meet you. Could you please tell us, how do you find the atmosphere of this place?
Well, it's a very nice atmosphere here in Grand Hyatt, especially in Majlis. As you can see, there's lots of people here enjoying shisha, enjoying some tea, coffee and drinks after they've had their iftar. So yeah, it's a very nice atmosphere here.
How about you? Do you used to come here for shisha or for having a dinner?
Well, to be honest, I come here for dinner and also for tea, coffee afterwards, which is a very nice place to be.
How about the atmosphere of Ramadan with you?
Well, obviously it's a time of thought, time of peace, but after iftar you can see everyone comes out very friendly, socialising with their friends, gathering together as a family. So it's a very nice atmosphere.
But personally for you, what makes this hotel, this place special from the other hotels?
Well, to be honest, for me, it's the two things. First of all, it's the atmosphere that they've created, but also as well, it's the colleagues that are working here. They make a very hospitable atmosphere here, and they're very accommodating with any requests that you have. It's good to come here.
Do you used to have your dinner here, or you just come in for a cup of coffee, cup of tea, like in this late time?
Well, definitely I've had dinner here before and it's exceptionally very nice. But tonight we had iftar in the grill, and then we came here just for some tea afterwards.
Well, thank you so much, Nicola. We are glad to talk to you. So we'll continue later with the other guests. I'm still here in Majlis with one more guest, Mr. Jabri. So, good evening, Mr. Jabri.
Good evening. Hello.
I would like to ask you, tell me, what do you think about this wonderful place?
The tent, it's amazing. I like the decoration. I like the beautiful sofas, Bedouin style. Yeah, we are enjoying our time.
Is it your first time here, or
No, we come more often. We come more.
normally you come here for dinner or as well to have some shisha?
Well, at the moment, because of the Ramadan, we came for iftar first, and then after iftar, just to smoke some shisha, order some coffee, tea, take it easy after the beautiful meal of iftar.
So how is the Ramadan with you? What are your best habits during Ramadan?
Well, fasting first, fasting all day, then breaking our fast in the next door restaurant in the tent, and then of course just moving here. And usually we take it easy, meeting with friends, gathering, watching TVs.
Personally for you, what makes this place special than the other hotels in Doha?
Well, I like this tent more than the other ones because of the Arabic style this year. They focus on the Bedouin style, as I told you. So it's simple, it's nice, more comfortable, especially the AC, very important. So it's, yeah, and I like the hospitality.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Jabri. We will be back later to you. Keep watching us. I'm still here in Majlis with some more guests. This time it's Arabic guests. Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine, actually.
So, tell me first of all, where are you from? Are you from Qatar?
I'm not, actually, but I'm from Bahrain.
What is your good name, sorry?
My name is Muhammad Al-Suwaidi, and they are my cousin, Mubarak, and Muhammad.
Very nice. Tell me, is it your first time here in Grand Hyatt?
Actually, not the first time, because I often come 3 times or 2 times per month.
Wow, that means you really love the place, right?
Yeah, it's a fantastic place.
Tell me, why do you like Grand Hyatt? Why do you like this Majlis?
Because it's actually fancy hotel, and the service here is very gorgeous, you know, that it's make you comfort.
So normally you come Majlis to have your dinner, or you come here for having some shisha?
Actually having some shisha and drinks. Sometimes we come for dinner. It's a lovely place, actually.
But are you the guest of the hotel? You staying here, or you just come in specifically for Majlis?
No, actually we are guests in the hotel.
Oh, so you're enjoying all the restaurants and all the facilities of this wonderful hotel. So thank you very much, Mohammed.
You are welcome.
It was very nice meeting you and nice talking to you. We will be back to you later. I am with one more guest of Majlis. This time it's a wonderful lady. She is from Bahrain. Let me ask her a couple of questions. First of all, what is your good name?
Sarah.
So is it your first time here?
No.
How often do you come here?
Daily.
Wow, this is terrific. Wow. Tell me more, then you definitely know everything about Grand Hyatt.
Yeah, I'm mostly more than 3 years. I always come to Shisha here. I like their Shisha.
So just the shisha, or how about the other places, restaurants here? As I know, Grand Hyatt is full of marvelous restaurants.
Yeah, I tried the Thailand restaurants, the Thai restaurants. That's all.
So, and how is the atmosphere here for you?
It's good, excellent, and the service is very good. So I like to come every day here.
What time do you usually come for shisha?
At Ramadan, from 10 o'clock. But the usually day, it's afternoon, from 5 o'clock.
As you said, because it's a Ramadan. Yeah. How is the Ramadan atmosphere with you?
Good, excellent.
Are you fasting?
Yes.
That is very nice. We're proud of you. So thank you very much for your comment about this nice hotel. We will be back to you later.
أهلا بكم مجددا في ليالي رمضان. الليلة ونحن هنا في جراند حياة الدوحة نستضيف الشخص المسؤول عن جودة وسلامة الطعام اللذيذ المقدم في مطعم المجلس، وهو الشيف محمد. شيف، مساء الخير.
مساء الخير، كل عام وانتم بخير.
وانت بخير،
الله
شكرا.
يخليك.
حدثنا عن تحضيرات شهر رمضان. هل هناك أطباق خاصة بهذا الشهر؟
هو طبعا نحن عندنا بالاوتيل التحضيرات تبع رمضان بيكون قبل الفتره، يعني 5 شهور 6 شهور بنبلش نحضر مشان نعرف كيف بدنا نقدم البوفيه، كيف بدنا نقدم الاكل للاشخاص، السيت اب تبعنا كيف بده يكون، لانه شهر رمضان بيكون غني كثير وبيكون العالم كثير بيجوا كثير مشان الاكل ولا كذا، الاكل وكل شيء. بقى بنحاول قدر الامكان انه نخلي العالم اللي بتيجي لعنا دائما تكون مبسوطه وتطلع بصوره منيحه بعد ما ياكلوا ويتعشوا، لانه رمضان بتعرفي الواحد بيكون صايم اكثر من 10 ساعات وبكون مشتهي على كثير شغلات، وقدر الامكان نحن بنحاول نساوي الاكل بيناسب جميع الأذواق الموجودين هون، خاصة للعرب اللي بيكونوا صايمين ولا كذا.
وكيف يكون التحضير لهذا الشهر؟ هو مختلف عن المناسبات
طبعا بيكون التحضير غير، لأنه عندنا شهر رمضان هو 30 يوم، يعني بيختلف عن الأيام الثانية وقت بيكون في عندك حفلة ولا إيفنت خاص بيوم أو ولا يوم، بس عندنا شهر رمضان بيكون 30 يوم. هذا 30 يوم بيكون فيه شغل كتير، بيكون فيه تحضير كتير تحضير جيد مشان الزباين وقت تيجي بتاكل وقت تيجي تتعشى لازم يكونوا مبسوطين ويعطوا رأيهم انه الاكل كيف كان ولا كذا. وخاصة بطريقة التقديم والاطباق اللي نحن بنقدمها بيكون مختلفين عن الايام.
بناكل بعيوننا اكثر
طبعا العين تاكل قبل التم، وبيكون اكثر شيء بنعتمد عليه على الطبخ. طبخ عربي انه بنعتمد على الطبخ اكثر شيء، يعني في بقيه الايام بيكون الاكارت عادي، زبون بيجي بيطلب، بس البوفيه بيكون غني كثير بالاطباق، وخاصه بيكون اطباق دسمه، يعني خاصه
بيتغير من يوم ليوم ولا
دائما في عندنا تغيير كل يومين، بيتغير دائما الاكل، بيتغير الوجبات، بيتغير وحسب، ويعني بنحط نحن قدر الامكان يكون في اصناف متعدده، يعني انه بكل بلد شو في اكل عندهم بنحدد، يعني في عندنا بيكون اكل مغربي، اكل سوري، اكل لبناني، اكل قطري، دائما يكون في تغيير، دائما يكون في الاكل يكون طيب ونكهته طيبه مشان الزبون دائما انه يحس حاله انه اجواء رمضان غير اجواء الموجوده بالايام العاديه، بحس حاله انه موجود بالبيت مع اهله ومع كذا.
رمضان بيحب اللمه والجمعه اكيد. شيف، خبرنا شو نوع مطبخك المفضل؟
هلا انا عندي المطبخ المفضل هو مطبخ المجلس الموجود عندنا، هو مطبخ عربي بيتضمن اكل سوري، لبناني، تركي، على اكل مغربي. ودائما بيكون بالنسبه لرمضان بنغير المنيو، بنغير الاكارت تبعنا بحيث انه يكون يتقبل جميع الأذواق الموجودة عندنا، وخاصة هلا نحن موجودين بالأيام الفضيلة بأيام رمضان. غيرت المنيو أنا شيء إنه يتضمن بأجواء رمضان. يعني عندنا فتة، عندنا صينية سحور تري، هذا بيكون بعد الساعة 10 أو 11 إذا حابب واحد يتسحر لايت، إنه في جبنة، في لبنة،
يعني حتى في رمضان فينا نحافظ على الصحة.
فينا لأنه بعد الإفطار بيكون الأكل كتير ثقيل. أنا ما بتقدري تاكلي أكل دسم على السحور. بقى مساوين صحن خصوصي بس لرمضان للعالم اللي بتجي، للزبائن اللي بتجي لعنا، وبيكون لايت يعني خفيف كتير، يعني ما بيأثر كتير على المعدة ولا بيكون ثقيل كتير.
شيف خبرنا على البوفيه رمضان والاجواء الحلوه اللي شايفينها ورانا.
بوفيه رمضان طبعا بوفيه رمضان بيكون متنوع كثير، يعني خاصه بالاكل وخاصه بالاجواء الموجوده. يعني نحن دائما بنحاول دائما نحط بوفيه رمضان، عندنا الاوزي، عندنا شاورما، عندنا مشاوي بجميع انواعه، عندنا الحلويات العربيه. بتعرفي اكثر الحلو العربي اللي بيكون موجود واللي بنصنعه بيكون اكثره برمضان. يعني مثل عندنا القطايف قليل، يعني بس برمضان بنسويه. عندنا الغزله، هي كمان اكل كثير،
يعني حلويات خاصه بشهر رمضان،
بس بشهر رمضان. والاجواء مثل ما لك شايفه ورانا، انه الاجواء خيمه رمضان، والاجواء بتعرفي العالم جاي بعد شوي بيتسحروا على بيشيشوا. وعندنا كمان خيمه ثانيه موجوده عندنا من مطعم المجلس، كمان نحن مسوين خيمه رمضانيه، كمان اجواء رمضانيه واجواء حلوه كثير.
شايفين والله حلوه. شكرا. شايف شو الانطباع اللي حابب تتركه عند الناس لما يتغدوا او يتعشوا او يتسحروا عندكم؟ يعني
اول انطباع نحن لازم انه يكون الشخص اللي بيجي بياكل عنا يكون مبسوط من الاكل ويرجع مره ثانيه، وانه يحكي انه الاكل كان طيب. لأ انا بيهمنا كثير الملاحظات للزباين، يعني انه الزبون وقت بيجي بياكل بنحاول قدر الامكان نشوف رايه، نشوف شو كان رايه بالاكل، شو كان رايه بالمطعم، شو كان رايه بالخدمه. قدر الامكان بنحاول انه الزبون يطلع من هون يكون انطباعه كثير حلو، يحكي انه انا رحت على اوتيل اكلت اكل طيب، أكيد. الخدمه كانت ممتازه، وبيرجع على الاوتيل مره ثانيه وهو مبسوط وبيجيب معه ناس وبيعزم عالم. اكيد نحن بنعمل اكل.
صح. شيف، بما انه حديثنا اليوم عن الصحه في رمضان، يعني انت تسمي ما تقدمه الاكل اللي تقدمه، هل هو فاتح للشهيه فقط او مغذي ونافع؟
هو فاتح للشهيه ومغذي، هلا باعتباره نحن على فطور بيكون الواحد صايم كثير، اخذ وقت يعني 10 ساعات ولا 12 ساعه، بده يجي ياكل ما بيقدر ياكل فورا وجبات الدسمه هي اللي فيها سمنه واللي فيها لحم واللي فيها كل شيء. فقدر الامكان اول شيء بنحاول نعطيه مثل انه حبتين تمر، شويه لبن، بعدين يبلش بالتمهيد شوي مشان هيك بطنه هيك يشتغل شوي، وبعدين بالشوربه، بعدين هو ياكل الاكل اللي بيحبه. بعد شوي بيقدر يريح شوي لبين ما 3-4 ساعات على السحور، بس بنفس الوقت الاكل اللي بياكله صحي ومغذي كمان. وهو لانه الفتره اللي بيقعد فيها بين السحور بين الفطور للسحور هي الفتره راحه تبعيته، الاكل كله بتشوفي انه الاكل كله عم بيروح بالجسم بشكل صحي وشكل مغذي. بعد 4-5 ساعات بعد ما يرتاح الجسم وكل شيء بيقدر ياخذ شيء لايت، شيء خفيف، وبعدين بيتسحر عادي وبيكون ثاني يوم تبعه كثير نشيط وكذا، يعني انه ما يكون في انه ضغط عليه ولا كذا.
فهمتك. شكرا شيف على وقتك، شكرا على النصائح الحلوه.
شكرا كثير. شكرا.
معكم منال على سناب تي في، سنعود اليكم.
We are still here in Ramadan tent in the lobby in Grand Hyatt Hotel. Right now I'm with the two guests. So good evening.
Good evening.
What is your good name?
Nahima.
Where are you from?
I'm from France.
So tell me what you're doing today here.
So we are taking a shisha with drinks and we enjoy the evening of Ramadan.
Are you living here in the hotel or are you just guests of the restaurant?
We are just guests of the restaurant.
Is it your first time here?
No, we come each time, in fact, to have some shisha and some coffee or tea.
As I see, you're not alone here today, so this is
my husband, Nabil.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening, yes. I'm come from France as well. We are coming here often because we like the shisha there is a good shisha, and sometimes also for the food there is a good food also.
How often do you usually come here?
One time by week usually.
So, and to your mind, what is making this hotel special for you, special than the other hotels?
The environment, it's a beautiful environment, and also they have a good shisha.
You speaking about the good shisha, how about the food? What do you think about the food here?
Food also is it's a good food, but we are sometimes they have a good buffet here, and especially during the Ramadan, there are some special event for that. It's very nice. It's one best of Doha.
You used to come here just with your wonderful wife, or you used to come gathering with the friends?
No, both.
Both. So thank you so much, and it was nice talking to both of you. So I wish you enjoy your evening here, and thank you. We will be back later. I'm still here in Ramadan tent at the lobby of Grand Hyatt. I'm here with two more guests of the hotel. Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Tell me, what is making you feeling fantastic here?
I think the food, the music, the whole culture around here has been great tonight.
I can see that. So, is it your first time here in Grand Hyatt?
It's the second time, and yeah, one of the reasons we came back is because the first time was so great, so we came back again.
So, what do you like here about Grand Hyatt?
I mean, as I said, I think the food, the atmosphere around, the music, and everybody's so happy around here. I mean, if you look around all the tables, people are having a good time. So yes, that's one of the reasons we are here.
And who is a wonderful lady sitting next to you?
Manal, go on.
Hi. Good evening to you.
What is your good name?
I'm Manal.
Welcome to Grand Hyatt, and I would like to know more about your experience here.
Oh, it's been a very good experience. It's my first time here. He brought me here, but it's for sure very good experience. We're so happy to be here.
So you came for shisha or for dinner?
Oh, all together, dinner and shisha and everything, all together.
So you're enjoying. Do you like the place?
For sure, it's a very nice place.
Will you be back here next time?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, for sure.
Well, so we would be happy to see you next time here, and thank you so much for talking to me. We will be back later.
أهلا بكم إلى ليالي رمضان على سناب تي في. الليلة ونحن هنا في جراند حياة الدوحة، ضيفنا القادم حائز على المركز الأول في بطولة كمال الأجسام، ناجياً من زراعة الكلى، وهو الآن أخصائي تغذية، هو مادو خالد. مساء الخير مادو.
السلام عليكم، مساء الخير.
شو أحوالك؟
الحمد لله، كيف صحتك؟
الحمد لله. مادو، أنت ناجي من زراعة الكلى، حدثنا عن هذه المرحلة.
والله أنا صار معي مشكلة بالكلى من سنتين، والحمد لله نجيت منها ورجعت اتمرن بقوه. هالمشكله صارت انه انا بلشت تمرين كان عمري 16 سنه، كنت صغير كتير، وبعدها بسنه بلشت شارك بطولات، يعني تقريبا شاركت بحياتي ب 25 بطوله ل 30 بطوله وفزت ب 15. فكنت كتير اضغط على نفسي، ما كنت اعطي حالي مجال تريح. وبتعرفي كمان الاجسام لعبه التغذيه فيها كتير صعبه، يعني بتفوتي ببرنامج غذائي كتير صعب وبتعملي ستريس كتير على جسمك. فهاي الشغله اللي خلتني اوصل لمرحله واخسر الكلى، وبما اني كنت بحب كثير هالرياضه جزفت بحياتي وصلت للماكسيموم فيها، والحمد لله لانه بعدني بحبها كثير تبعت فيها، وبعدني لهلا بعد العمليه بتدرب وبدرب وبعطي انظمه غذائيه لكل الناس.
الله يوفقك. طب ما الذي الهمك للدخول في هذا المجال؟ رياضه، صحه؟
والله انا عمي بلبنان كان هو بطل لبنان وكان يشارك بعده بطولات، وانا حبيت يعني فتح صالة هو بلبنان وانا اشتركت فيها وكمان بلشت اتمرن فيها، عرفتي كيف؟
طب معضي، الكثير من الناس تجد صعوبة في الحفاظ على نظام غذائي صحي، كيف تجد الحافز على العمل بصورة بصورة ونظام غذائي صحي يعني صح؟
هي مشكلة الناس انه بالأنظمة الغذائية هي بتعمل على حالها ستريس على الفاضي.
اوكي.
في عندك ناس مثلا بيصعبوا الدايت على حالهم، مثلا بس بده يبلشوا دايت بيقعدوا بياكلوا بس صدورة الدجاج وبيقطعوا كل شيء حلو وكذا. بس ما هي المشكلة إذا هن بينظموا أكلهم بياكلوا الأشياء اللي بيحبوها وبكميات معقولة، ومن الصبح مثلا الترويقة بفوتوا الأشياء اللي بيحبوها بكميات صغيرة، والغداء والعشاء بياكلوا 3 وجبات مرتبين وبيمروا أشياء بين كل وجبة، ما حيوصلوا لمرحلة يجوعوا فيها ويصيروا يخبصوا بالأكل وياكلوا الحلويات.
يعني المهم الحفاظ على 3 وجبات
في وقت معين، واهم شيء ما ياكلوا بالليل. يعني هذا الدايت كثير سهل، بس مشكله انه في ناس بتعمل لك دايت بتصعب الامور عليك وبتصير بتحرمي حالك من كل شيء وبتوصل لمرحله بتجني ما فيك يعني. لانه الانسان لازم يعمل دايت، بس لازم كمان يعيش حياته مثل كل انسان جنبه، عرفت علي؟
اكيد.
واهم شيء الرياضه. يعني لازم تعملي دايت ونظام غذائي ولازم تمشي على القليله، يعني هذا
يعني
اقل شيء رياضه.
يعني وحده ما بيعمل شيء، كمان لازم تكون
لو شو ما لا، النظام الغذائي مهم جدا، بس في 3 اشياء: السيستم تاع حياتك والرياضه والنظام الغذائي، 3 اشياء مع بعضهم
مكملات يعني
بكمل بعضها.
اوكي. مادو، شاركنا نظام غذائك انت صحي.
والله انا لما كنت العب كمال اجسام وشارك بالبطولات، هذا نظام غذائي صعب كثير. يعني لازم تاكلي مثلا 6 وجبات باليوم،
6 وجبات
وكميات كبيره من الاكل. اما هلا انا لما صرت مثل انسان طبيعي بحب يمارس لعبه كمال الاجسام، بينتبه على اكله، صرت ببتعد مثلا عن الحلويات وببتعد عن النشويات بعد الساعه 5. بس ضروري جدا تاكلي مثلا الرز، باستا، النشويات المفيده، مش خبز ابيض وما عرفت ايه. وبعدين مثلا البروتين فيك تاكلي صدورة الدجاج، فيك تاكلي ستيك، بعدي عن الجلد تاع الدجاج وهيك. واهم ما يكون مشوي بس مش مقلي، اما مسلوق. وهذا هو نظام غذائي سهل، تاكلي
يعني
كل شيء.
يعني الواحد ما يحرم حاله من شيء، بس بكميات يعني تكون
معقولة. الا اذا واحد عنده وزن زائد كثير وبده يوصل لمرحله معينه.
ما هو نوع العملاء الذين يبحثون عن المشورة الخاصة بك؟ يعني الأعمار والجنس؟
بما انه انا هلا شاركت بكثير بطولات بحياتي وربحت كثير بطولات، اغلبيه الكلاينت اما اللي بيجوا بيسالوني هن لاعبين كمال اجسام بيشاركوا للبطولات. اكيد كمان بساعد الناس العاديين بالتحضير اذا بده مثلا عندهم شيء بده يضعفوا حالهم. وهذا هو، بس اكثريتهم لاعبين كمال اجسام وناس بدها تضعف حالها.
شباب بنات يعني؟
شباب بنات،
كل الاعمار
كل الاعمار يعني. كل الاعمار.
لو تحكي لنا عن مطعمك منارة بيروت.
والله انا بالصراحه عندي مطعم منارة بيروت بشارع النصر. انا اكل لبناني، بس بما انه بلعب رياضه حاولت اضيف على الاكل اللبناني شيء الدايت. مثلا الشيش طاووق بحاول اعمله بطريقه للدايت.
حلو.
كل شيء عندي فاهيتا لحم، فاهيتا دجاج. اصلا اذا انت بدك تعملي اكل بالبيت كثير سهل تعمل نفس الاكل بس دايت. مثلا الشيش طاووق بدل ما تحطي له زيت اعمليه بلا زيت.
وفينا نشوف هالشيء على مواقع التواصل الاجتماعي عندك؟
والله انا عندي بشتغل كثير على الانستغرام، مادو خالد 1. بنزل كثير اشياء عن التغذيه واشياء كثير عن التمرين، وهيدي اذا حدا بحب يعمل كونتاكت معي
اكيد. اكيد. شكرا جزيلا على وقتك، تشرفنا بيك.
شكرا
على النصائح الحلوه.
شكرا.
هذه منال من سناب تي في. سنعود بعد الفاصل.
I'm still here at Ramadan-Grand at the lobby of Grand Hyatt Hotel. I'm with one more guest, Mr. Dira. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
In Qatar, we said Ramadan Kareem.
Yeah, Ramadan Kareem to you too as well. So tell me more about your visit here. How do you find it here in Grand Hyatt?
Actually, I'm here like every night here in Grand Hyatt. I'm interested to get the buffet here and gathering with my colleagues, especially in the media, like you. And I have many things that I have here in Grand Hyatt. Also, I'm just here for eating and for working, because if you see my laptop here just working, and I'm enjoying with Grand Hyatt. Grand Hyatt, you know, is the famous one in Doha, and all of the entertainment here, I like it. and that's it. It's very important after iftar to come here and get the drink. You will not see. I'm starting now.
Only starting. Well, sounds great. So this place for you is a place for making your business, making your rest, getting relaxation. And do you usually come here every day, you said?
Yes, every night here, like 2 hours or 3 hours or more sometimes. It depends on my business. And I'm enjoying, it's sometimes 1 hour is not enough to see everything here. See the show there and the thing, I like it. It's a very quiet thing. And I'm gathering with my colleagues and my friends here. Everything here is quiet. This is the important thing, and this is one of the characteristic of the Grand Hyatt. It's very quiet, and everybody here in Grand Hyatt are very class people, so I like it.
And which of the restaurants of Grand Hyatt is your favorite one?
Actually, there's many, but my favorite one is the Majlis.
Mancheles.
Yeah.
We've just been there. It's a place with very nice traditional.
You like it? Okay. So every day I'm here in the lobby, but my buffet from Al Majlis. Sometimes I'm getting my buffet from the Thailand restaurant. Also is very nice, and that's it.
So it's been nice talking to you. Thank you so much for your conversation, and I wish you to have a very nice evening in here. And thank you again.
I appreciate it for you and for your channel. I'd like to say thank you for your coming. Thank you for giving me this chance to with the Snap TV, right? Is it Snap? Right, Snap TV. Thank you very much. See you again.
See you. We will be back later.
Alright guys, that's all for tonight, and we will give you more updates of what's happening at the Suhoor on Ramadan on the coming days. I am Rafi.
I am Alina.
And thank you for watching Layali Ramadan on Snap TV,
our channel,
our
platform.
على طول احنا معكم من سناب تي في مباشرة من فندق جراند حياة الدوحة. خلينا نستمتع معا بالأجواء الرمضانية الممتعة في خيمة جراند حياة الفخمة. معكم مباشرة من جراند حياة.
Hello again. We have now come to the end of our show, and hopefully you have enjoyed our program from Grand Hyatt Hotel. Now we would like to thank our guests, the staff of Grand Hyatt Hotel, the Snap TV production team, for my hair makeup artist and my hairstylist, Lola Fernandez and Pic Gallardo, and of course our Snap TV viewers. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did. Please remember, the replay of this episode will be airing tomorrow night at 10 o'clock on our website.
تابعونا، سنراكم من جديد في حلقة أخرى من ليالي رمضان لنتعرف أكثر على فنادق ومطاعم مذهلة في الدوحة. أين نذهب؟ ماذا نفعل؟ وكيف نستمتع معا بأجمل الأجواء الرمضانية؟ دائما معكم على سناب تي في. www.snaptv.me. Our channel, our platform.